Hello again, AFW faithful. This is Mr. Down the Middle, the commissioner of action figure wrestling, the Tony Deppen of action figure collecting. Beers up, boys. I'm here to bring you the first AFW house show. We're not quite ready for TV yet. We're still ironing out contracts. We got to get the most money possible. So until then, we're going to come to your town and bring you some of the best action figure wrestling that you could hope for. With me, as always, is the El Presidente of the Carnage brand, Mr. Jerry Cook. Jerry, tell the people about yourself.
I am the El Presidente of the Carnage brand, the major brawler, the major dad, if you will, of the Carnage brand. So we're here to bring the pain. We're here to bring carnage, absolute carnage, maximum carnage. Marvel's already laid out so many catchphrases for me, I don't even have to try. It's great.
And last but certainly not least, the Daredevil, Dave Dahl. Dave, take it away, my friend.
Your hero, your My House Sports Gear sponsored athlete, your Retromania Wrestling superstar, the king of the downvote, the Daredevil, Dave Dahl, also the EVPCO. No, I'm just playing. The EVP of Breakdown, where we bring the pain. Not expect it to be brought. We bring it. Jerry's going down in this house show.
You got star power, baby. The Mount Rushmore.
Old timers. Old timers.
Legends.
Well, according to Sandman, it's 1-0 Carnage. Let's see if we can't tie it up tonight.
2-0. How is it 2-0? We haven't even had a show yet.
Yeah, it's already predetermined. I mean, it's
predetermined. All right. Well, these two are chomping at the bit to take each other down. So I'm going to give us the official coin flip here. Good old American quarter.
We got to explain how we're doing this first, sir.
Oh, I was going to get to it. You got to trust me.
You got to do it before the coin flip, because then the coin flip doesn't make sense.
No, I'm giving them the coin flip to build suspense for what the coin flip is for. Well, now we're going to flip these coins because what these house shows are, we're going to consist of 4 matches. The winner of the coin flip at the beginning has the choice of deciding whether they want the opening match, the first shot at getting people's attention, or whether you want the main event, the last thing that's going to stick with you as you're walking out of the arena. It's a tough decision. So what we're going to do is whoever picks first match, we will go brand A, brand B, all the way to the end of the show here. So when I flip this coin, which we're going to do just like the draft, I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 20. Whoever gets closest gets to pick heads or tails. We'll flip this thing, and then they will decide who is going first or who is going last. Dave, did I do a good enough job?
It was adequate. We'll go with it.
Adequate at best?
Yeah.
Well, you are the heel of the group. You can't let me have too much, you know.
Natural. Go to YouTube, search Dave Dahl versus. You'll see all my matches. I'm definitely a heel. Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
I teed it up.
Where's the video of you sitting in the back of? Where's the video
up?
of you sitting in the back of Retromania like Virgil?
You don't need the video. Just play the game. Buy the game. Okay. Now you're gonna go be this whole different spiel. Go to Nintendo eShop, PlayStation Store, Xbox, whatever that's called, because Xbox, I'm not a fan.
Xbox Steam, Live Marketplace.
Whatever the hell it's called. I don't know. Go buy Retromania Wrestling. Boot it up. Pick whoever you want to play as. Put it on 2-player because it's the easiest way to do it. Pick the too many games convention arena. Go to the upper left and position the guys just right. You'll see me sitting at the merch table. All right. But my claim to fame with this, besides having that cameo, is I am on the exclusive Too Many Games poster with the likes of Brian Myers, Matt Cardona, the Legion of Doom, Colt Cabana, Austin Idol, Chris Bay, Nick Aldis, Jay and Silent Bob, and everybody else that's on the roster.
Snoogans.
Not many random people can say they're on a crazy ass poster like that, but me. Bring it to one of my events. I will sign the thing, and you'll have a one of one. Well, I only signed one so far, so that's a 1 of 1 right now. So you'll have a 1 of 2 or 1 of 3. As the more I sign, the more it'll be a 1 of. But it's a great poster. I love it. I have it. I think it's upstairs. I gotta hang that up. I gotta frame it. It's long though.
Well, now that Dave's gotten his plugs out of the way, Jerry, you got anything to plug for the people?
Nope.
Watch the Carnage brand only on the AFW network.
That's right. Watch my various unboxings that I've been putting up. Those are
Uncagings. We rebranded them.
Uncaged. That's right. The unboxings.
The
Uncaged unboxing. Those have actually been a lot of fun to do.
They are.
Yeah, they really are.
People, to get to.
Hopefully people will start watching those and those kind of take off. They're fun to do. I'm gonna keep doing them. I mean, to be honest, I was recording little unboxings and stuff before we started putting those up on the channel. So, just to kind of have them on my own phone. So those are kind of fun. So just to kind of get those were dry test runs. To kind of get set up for the whenever I started doing them for us, then they were good to go.
And the best thing is we don't just do wrestling figures. Like,
oh no, we've done
a little bit of everything.
One of mine will be this Mattel Masters of the Universe Revelations Battle Cat.
The thing is massive.
It is massive.
Yeah.
Worth every penny of
still got
$40 for 30.
Uncage this beautiful figure that I said I wasn't going to buy until I saw the accessories.
Oh, baby.
Oh, the best part is you could pop his head off and make him look like a robot. Pop it onto the body.
Yeah, you can swap the head with the hologram, yeah.
Man.
Oh, I guess who has the rights to Matt Hardy and has that figure and could do that as part of his storylines. Oh, that's right. This guy right here. The one that Sam Brand said I didn't have enough star power yet. I have the whole
production.
Click. I have the whole click.
Which I addressed on my draft thoughts. So if you
that will be
I did not watch the draft.
That will be live
as of this recording.
Once if you're listening to this, both draft thoughts will be live. Dave's contains our rules and regulations, and Jerry lone wolfed it on some, and I think both of them were solid. So I guess let's not bore the people too much with our bickering. Let's get into some wrestling.
Well, let's get to this coin flip.
Yeah. All right, I've got a number in my head between 1 and 20. We'll let you two decide who's picking the first number.
Man.
No, lucky number 7.
This guy.
7. Lucky number 7.
I'm going to go 9.
It's 8.
Ooh. Yeah, it was 11.
Yep.
So, all right, Dave, heads or tails, my friend?
Oh, shit. I forgot.
Pop on open for the working man.
Heads.
All right, here we go. And it is tails.
Yes.
It's okay. My matches will blow his out of the water anyway. It's all right.
All right, Jerry, you get the choice. Do you want the opening match, or do you want the main event?
Carnage is the main event. So,
all right, Carnage
is right where it belongs. Right where it belongs. Right there in the main event.
Carnage is taking their claim on the main event, trying to become the A show. Dave,
all right.
You've got our opening match for AFW in your town. Let's do this.
Here we go. Might help if my volume was up.
New era. Action figures needed an alternative. They needed a new era. They needed a change. Ladies and gentlemen, AFW is that change. Welcome to AFW Breakdown!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first half of the house show of AFW. This is Daredevil Dave Dahl bringing you all the action. And tonight, we announce that Jake the Snake Roberts will be taking on Triple H in the first breakdown match ever. But that's not all. In the breakdown main event, before the Carnage main event, we will see Darby Allin taking on the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy in a Ring of Turmoil match. Let's get to the action. Making his way to the ring first, the legend himself, the Snake Roberts. Jake starts making his way down the ring. He has that bag with him, that ominous bag. We all know what that has. That ominous bag with the snake. He has the snake over his shoulder. He's walking around like he's looking like Santa Claus. Oh, and my music keeps playing. When he gets down to the bottom of the ramp, all of a sudden he gets a hit from behind. It's Triple H. Triple H hits him from behind. Why is Triple H attacking him from behind? It's the first match ever here for Breakdown, but we don't know. Triple H then grabs the snake bag, holding it gingerly out in front of him. And here comes Diesel. Diesel comes running down, grabs that bag, and takes it to the back. Diesel takes that bag to the back. Now Jake the Snake is on his own without the snake. Can Jake the Snake survive? We don't know. But we're about to find out. Triple H keeps laying it into him on the outside. Keeps laying it in. Laying it in. Jake is helpless. The ref doesn't know what to do. They haven't gotten into the six sides ring yet. Finally, Triple H throws Jake the Snake into the ring, and the ref calls for the bell. Jake is standing there, beaten down already, looking up at Triple H. Triple H just lays another big right hand into him. Just lays another big one. Keeps laying it in, laying it in. Jake starts fighting back a little bit. High knee, boom! Triple H takes Jake the Snake down. Triple H is looking really good, and he's starting to get cocky, crotch chopping to the fans, and he keeps doing it. They're all chanting, "You suck, Triple H, you suck." Jake the Snake is getting picked up by Triple H. Boom! Boom! Hits him with a big right hand. Big right hand. Ugh. Triple H gets whipped off the ropes. Short arm clothesline. Picks him back up. Another short arm clothesline. Triple H is starting to look bad here. Jake the Snake getting that second win. Starting to fire up a little bit. Jake the Snake whip off the ropes. Triple H reverses it. Big spine buster to Jake the Snake Roberts. Jake is down in pain. Triple H finally says, I had enough. I'm Jake. I'm ending this. The Click is here in Breakdown to be the best. Picks him up, puts his head in between his legs, and hook his arms for the pedigree. He's looking all around, telling the fans, this is what you came to see. This is what you came to see. And you all can suck it. Just then, Jake the Snake pulls his legs out. Bam! Gets on top of him, just right. Triple H rolls him off. Triple H comes at him hard. Big kick to the gut. Jake points that finger up and drops him on his head. Covers him. 1, 2, 3. Here is your winner of the first ever breakdown match, Jake the Snake Roberts. The fans cheering in victory for Jake the Snake Roberts. And he's asking where his snake is. And the refs just tell him, I don't know. I'm scared of those things. I'm scared of that thing. Keep it away from me. As we see Jake walking in the back, looking for his snake.
All right, we have a clash of two legends in the first match. What a story to be told. Jerry, let's see how you follow up in match 2.
All right. Production value, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Production value.
Attention. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention?
Welcome, everyone, to Carnage's first match of the night. The best matches of the night. Let's go out to our first competitor. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The first combatant is none other than Daniel Bryan himself coming down. The fans all raising and pointing both fingers up to the sky going, yes, 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 yes. He's a crowd favorite already. And his opponent for the evening. That's right. It is King of Sloth style, Orange Cassidy. Looking all great. And I'm just going to say it, folks. He was figure of the year last year. You can't get any better than this AEW Orange Cassidy figure. It's so great. I bought two because I didn't want to mess with the one I have on display. Ding, ding, ding. Match starts out with Daniel Bryan and Orange Cassidy meeting in the middle of the ring. Orange raises his hands up, slides them back down, and puts them both into his pockets. Daniel Bryan kind of looks around. Orange now kicks Daniel Bryan in the shin. Uh-oh, folks, we know what this is. Daniel Bryan looks around again. Orange now kicks him in the shin again. Daniel Bryan throws his arms out to the side, asking kind of, what is this? Orange now hits a third kick, and Daniel Bryan's beside himself. It's the shin kicks of doom. Orange now shuffles back and shuffles forward. The leg kick of doom. Leg kick of doom to Daniel Bryan. Bryan now goes for a clothesline. Orange ducks and hits a drop kick. Daniel Bryan now to the outside. Kip up by Orange. Hands still in the pockets. Orange now off the ropes and hits a suicide dive to the outside. The hands are now out of the pockets, and Orange is back to his feet. He goes to bring Daniel Bryan inside the ring, but Daniel Bryan now whips him into the steel steps. Daniel Bryan now into the ring and off the ropes. Orange is up to his feet, and suicide dive now by Daniel Bryan. That's a tongue twister. Say that 3 times fast. Daniel Bryan now bringing up Orange Cassidy and slides him back into the ring. Orange now up to his knees, and Daniel Bryan raises his own fingers up into the air. And that's right, folks. Yes! The crowd chants with him. Kick to the chest of Orange Cassidy. Yes! Another kick to the chest to Orange Cassidy. Orange now down, and Daniel Bryan goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out! Daniel Bryan now picks up Orange and slings him into the ropes. Bryan goes for a clothesline. Orange ducks and hits the ropes again. He now hits a drop kick on Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, he's now down. Orange is waiting for him to get up. Runs over. DDT! Orange is now waiting for him again. Orange punch! He goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out by Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan now fighting to get back up to his feet. He goes for a clothesline. Wait, Orange catches him. Orange catches him. What's the name of the finisher? I can't find it. I looked it up just a second ago. This is production, folks. See, this is what I wasn't calling this on the fly. I actually had this written out, but I can't find that stupid name of his finisher. I couldn't find that earlier. What is it? The mousetrap. Mousetrap. That's what it is. The mousetrap. And he's got him locked in the mousetrap. 1, 2, 3, and he is won. Orange Cassidy has upset Daniel Bryan. He slides out of the ring quickly as Daniel Bryan is upset that he has lost this opening contest for the Carnage brand to what he would deem to be a joke combatant. Daniel Bryan, very serious competitor, and I'm not sure if we've seen the last of these two. Orange Cassidy now the victor here. That's right. And we now send it back over to the second match for Air Friends at the Breakdown.
Two things
So,
real fast. One, don't forget the name of the moves. And two, reset your music before you play who wins.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Because I've been on events where the music guy has forgot to reset the person's music who's winning, and like you just dead gave away any illusion that we had that you didn't know who was winning.
Yeah,
or that we didn't know who.
I don't call too much on the fly. Like I just had that. But.
Well, it wasn't calling on the fly. It was just if we're trying to do this as real as possible to legit like what I do, the music needs to be reset to suspend that disbelief that we know what's going.
All right,
but that was actually good.
That.
That was good. I liked it. Good job.
So, my only note is I'm a little disappointed you didn't use the most current Orange Cassidy music, the Pixies. Where's my mind?
I don't like that one. I'm going to have to switch to it because you guys really are up on that one. So I'm going to have to switch to that.
Well,
one.
Honestly, I don't remember him coming out to what you just played at all.
Yeah, it just when I looked it up like before, that's just the one that I was like, I kind of like that one better.
It was very short lived.
But the Pixie one is the one I'm going to have to go with. So
it's your show, but man, if I'm booking, that's my song. So before we go on to the Breakdown brand's next match, I'm going to throw it to a quick word from our sponsors. In a world where every toy aisle is a war zone, an underground legion of evildoers have formed in hopes of taking over the entire action figure landscape. They are the Crusher, an expert in package demolition. Distro, capable of slowing down shipments to a snail's pace. Repack, a covert operative, highly skilled in stealthily removing or replacing figures in packaging. And their leader, the most diabolical scalper known to man, Double H. Together, they steal, cheat, and modify. They are Scam. Join the heroes of AFW, the Daredevil, El Presidente, and the Peacekeeper as they try to restore order to the figure world in pursuit of stock shelves and figures for all. Tune in next time for an exciting edition of AFW vs. Scam, only on the AFW network. And we're back, folks. Looks like it's time for the next exciting match from the Breakdown brand. Dave, what have you got for us, my friend?
We are heading to one of the most dangerous matches Breakdown will have. It is the Ring of Turmoil. If you look at the six-sided ring, you see a section of the six sides of steel has been erected on the ring, along with a barbed wire pit on the outside. There's various weapons hanging from this steel cage piece and other chicanery surrounding the ring. You have ladders, you have chairs. Oh my, this is about to get extreme. And your first contestant in the Ring of Turmoil match . The charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy. Jeff makes his way down to the ring as he can. The fans cheering, waiting for that song to play. There it is. They all get up on their feet and they're singing along. I am not singing this song because I can't sing. But Jeff Hardy gets on the turnbuckle, embracing for the first time the Breakdown fans. And shockingly, he's without his brother, Matt Hardy, who was also drafted to the Breakdown brand. You keep cheering, and they keep cheering, and his opponent the scumbag leader himself, Darby Allin. Darby emerges in the tunnel, lit up by all the lights. He's on his skateboard, and he goes down the ramp to the ring, looking around as he does so. Just looking at all the crazy people's faces, looking at everybody in this arena. And he starts on the steps, and he's telling everybody to get up on their feet. He's getting this crowd immersed into this matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, these two men are about to go to an extreme war. The ref rings the bell. Jeff and Darby shake hands. Darby still holding that skateboard in his hand. What is the leader of the scumbag going to do with that? He goes to swinging at Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy ducks and lights him up with a few punches. Backs him into the ring. Backs him into the ring. Backs him into that corner. He gets the skateboard, takes it to the opposite corner, hops on it, rides it, jumps off poetry in motion into the corner off the skateboard. What innovation by Jeff Hardy, starting off early. Darby Allin powders to the outside. Big over the top rope plancha by Jeff Hardy, crashing into Darby. Darby throws him into the barricade. Or Jeff throws Darby into the barricade. And he's laying some rights. And he gets up on the barricade. He walks away a little bit, gets up on the barricade, starts for that run, and goes to jump off. And Darby hits him right in the gut with a chair. Oh, that shot to the back with a chair again. Darby starting to take control a little bit. But he's also facing the fact that he already got beat up a little. Darby bangs Jeff's head off of the announce table. And the announcer, Zeb Coulter, is like, what? This is crazy. This is madness. Darby throws Jeff back into the ring. Gets in with the chair. Guts him one more time. Another shot to the back. Jeff writhing in pain. Darby Allin picks him up, throws him into that section of cage, knocking down the nightstick. And Darby picks up that nightstick and starts doing all kinds of hand tricks with it, all kinds of stuff. And he says, Jeff, I hate to do this, but this is my time. Breakdown is my company, and I am going to be the face of Extreme here. Not you, but me. And he hits Jeff right in the back with the nightstick. And the ref's helpless. He's like, what am I supposed to do? People are telling him to stop the match, but no, it's not going to happen. Darby grabs a kendo stick off the cage, and Jeff is in the corner. He puts it across Jeff's throat. He's choking him. Jeff coughing for blood. He's coughing up blood. He must have some internal bleeding from all the chair shots to the back. Darby walks away. He gets the fans into it some more. The fans are out for blood. You would think this is a Nick Gage GCW match, but it's not. It's not. That's what the fans are wanting, though. MDK, not all day. Darby goes back after Jeff. Jeff kicks him in the gut. Gets up, lights him up with the right hand, lights him up with another right. Starts firing up, getting the crowd behind him. Goes off the rope, flying forearm. Knocks him down. Darby back up. Another forearm. Bam, knocks him down. Darby comes in. Sweeps the leg. Leg drop to the groin. Goes for the cover. The ref goes down. 1, 2. Darby kicks out. Darby kicks out of that. Jeff rolls out of the ring. Grabs that barbed wire pit and pulls it away from the ring. Sets it up near the stage. What does he have planned? Why is he setting it up near the stage? Or maybe he's just trying to eliminate it, so nobody goes into the barbed wire pit. Jeff comes back. Darby runs off and jumps over the top rope, crashing into him with a top rope Comico. Jeff selling down. Darby up, fired up, grabs his skateboard, and he goes to the top of the ramp, rides it down, jumps onto Jeff with a big right hand. Jeff down again. Darby is looking for more weapons to use. He grabs the big ladder and drags it all the way to the top of the stage, to the right side of the tunnel. Sets it up. What is he thinking? What is Darby thinking? The only thing up there is this little video screen. What does he have planned? Darby brings Jeff to the top of the ramp, throws him into the wall that surrounds the tunnel. Jeff Hardy really having a hard time getting anything going here. Jeff Hardy on his knees. Darby looks at him and once again says, I have to do this. I have to. This is my time now. Jeff Hardy grabbing on the Darby. Darby picks him up, puts him towards the edge of the stage. Big front drop kick, knocking Jeff Hardy into that barbed wire pit that Jeff moved. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. We see what's going on now. Darby Allin is climbing up that ladder, up onto the next level of the stage. He's climbing up. He's climbing up there. Jeff Hardy's in that barbed wire screaming. Darby's climbing up. Oh, here comes Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy comes out, grabs Darby Allin's leg, stops him from climbing the ladder. There's no disqualifications, fellas, and it's falls count anywhere in this Ring of Turmoil match. So Darby Allin, this is perfectly legal. Darby starts swinging at Matt Hardy. Matt starts hitting him in the back, brings him down. It's distracting him. Bam! Darby Allin is getting lit up by Matt Hardy. Thrown into the stage. Thrown into that wall. The lights flicker. Matt Hardy trying to help his brother from getting totally deleted in this matchup. Out comes Doink the Clown comes out. Doink, the resident clown of Breakdown, comes out. He has his pail. Matt Hardy looks at him like, what are you doing? And Doink throws the pail of water in Matt's face. Matt starts freaking out and chases after Doink. At this time, Jeff Hardy is got out of the barbed wire and worked his way up to the ramp. And Darby starts climbing back up that ladder. Jeff climbs up with him. They're on top of the ladder, duking it out. Jeff with a right, Darby with a right. Who's going to get the better of this? Jeff Hardy slams Darby's head into the ladder. And he says, Darby, I am still the most extreme that's going to be here on Breakdown. And gives him a twist of fate off the ladder into the barbed wire. Twist of fate off the ladder into the barbed wire. The ref throws this one out. He says, I'm ending it. There's no way they can continue. The boys from the back come out. You have Ray. You have the Lucha Brothers. Matt Hardy makes his way back out. Luchasaurus, everybody's crowding the barbed wire, trying to help them out. The ref's calling for medical attention. Oh my God. What was Jeff thinking? Breakdown hasn't even started its TVs yet, and they're already trying to kill each other. What will happen next at AFW Breakdown?
Man, what an exciting co-main event coming out of the Breakdown brand. I guess we'll have to talk a few minutes while they cut Jeff and Darby out of that barbed wire. So man.
What the hell got into Darby?
Look, man, you've got the vote of the deathmatch fan of the group here.
That's just because I mentioned Nick Gage.
Oh, look, you already knew I was throwing up the sign. I'm affiliated. It is what it is.
You're supposed to be down the middle, man.
I am 100% down the middle. I'm not gonna let you have any unfair advantage, but you might win my heart with some barbed wire, a little glass. Who knows? All right. Well, it looks like we've got both Jeff Hardy and Darby Allin cut out of the barbed wire. They're dragging him to the back. Time to set up for our main event, folks.
Good thing TVs don't start until the beginning of September.
Yeah, both these guys are gonna need a couple weeks for those cuts to heal.
Went all out on house shows.
Hey,
Hey, man.
you gotta give the people some excitement, or they don't come to the house shows and you don't make money.
It's true.
That's right.
It's true. You gotta get those live shows going. All right.
Favorite house show match I've ever seen. Somebody got busted open. Just saying. All right, Jerry, you're up.
All right. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
It is a Mount Rushmore 8-man tag team match. Introducing first. Stone Cold Steve Austin and his first tag team partner. Whose music I cannot find. There it is.
Yes, man. What the Rock is cooking.
The Rock. And we'll need a little audience participation for this next song.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
You have to.
If you're looking on the stream, that's AEW Series 6 Chris Jericho figure singing his own entrance as he walks down to the ring. And their last tag team partner.
So, you think you're untouchable? Word life.
John Cena. And their opponents. Bret the Hitman Hart. The Ultimate Warrior. That's right, Macho Man Randy Savage, the hip hop icon.
Hogan be a man.
And their final tag team partner.
I'm only holding a pen, so we can't get in trouble for this.
The #1 draft pick for action figure wrestling.
Read between
Number
the
one,
lines.
number one on Dave's fingers. Number 1 in your hearts. Hulk Hogan.
Ooh.
You'll also note that John Cena fulfilling his first and last contractual obligation here for the Carnage brand, as we just received word from the back that he has been traded immediately over to the Breakdown brand for an unnamed secret pick. So, along with a secret pick from the Carnage brand. So it's a 2 for 1. But we'll have to find out about that later on. All right. Ding, ding, ding. This is full of dream matchups, folks. This is the Mount Rushmore. There are over 60 world championships combined between all 8 superstars in here. I counted them, and according to Wikipedia, there are over 60 world championships in here. That's right. Ding, ding. Start off with Macho Man and The Rock into the ring. They meet in the middle and have a stare down. The crowd is on its feet. Everybody can feel the goosebumps because there's so many matchups here that everybody wants to see that you can only find every Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Carnage brand. Macho Man and The Rock stare down. Macho Man takes a few steps back. They're having a few words. And he goes over to his corner. He tags in the Ultimate Warrior. Warrior comes rushing in and rushes up to The Rock. Rock takes a few steps back. Warrior kind of beats on his chest, tells The Rock to bring it on. The Rock goes over to his corner. He tags in John Cena. Cena comes in down. He goes up to the Warrior. He puts his hand up to the Warrior, and he goes, "You can't see me." The crowd's going wild now, just at the anticipation of what's about to go down. The Warrior looks back at his corner. Hulk Hogan's now reaching his hand out. He wants that hot tag. Warrior steps back over the corner, and he tags in Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan comes in, and he looks at Cena. He puts his hands up to his ear, and he starts listening, and the crowd's going wild. Cena now looks back over at his corner. Austin now has his hand out. And Cena goes back over and he tags in Austin. Austin comes in and he goes right at Hogan. There's no more stare downs, folks. This thing is lit as he is firing off left and right, left and right. Excuse me. Hogan's now rocked and he staggers back. Austin goes for a kick to the gut. Hogan catches the boot. Hogan pulls him in and sends him off the ropes. Hogan now goes for the big boot, but Austin ducks. Austin now off the ropes again. There's press to Hulk Hogan. And Austin's now laying in some punches to the Hulk. Hogan now pushes him off and pops up. He waves his finger and goes, "No, brother." Austin now gets up and he's close to his corner. The Rock reaches in and tags himself in. Austin's not happy about that, and he lets The Rock know with some few choice words that thankfully we have a 5-second delay in the censors caught. Hogan now back to his corner. Macho Man reaches out for the hot tag. Hogan obliges and tags in Macho Man. Macho Man meets The Rock in the middle of the ring, and they start firing off lefts and rights at each other. The Rock catches Macho Man and brings him in. Rock bottom out of nowhere. The Rock goes for a pin, but Bret Hart comes in and breaks it up. Hart now rushes over to the opposite corner and pushes off Austin on the ground. Cena now comes in and takes on Bret Hart. Warrior and Hogan see this, and they come around, coming down the inside of the ring. This is breaking down, folks. Austin now pulls out Bret Hart, and they begin to brawl on the outside. Warrior charges Cena with a clothesline over the top rope. The Rock now follows up with a clothesline, taking out the Warrior. Now they're all on the outside brawling. Hogan now grabs the only man who's yet to be inside the ring, Chris Jericho, and tosses him inside the ring. Jericho looks shocked. Hogan points at him and goes, "You!" Jericho looks to be scared. He goes to run, but Macho Man's back into the ring and blocks his exit. Jericho backpedals right into Hulk Hogan. Hogan and Macho now taking turns, firing him back and forth with a left and a right, and a left and a right. And he's bouncing back and forth like a pinball. Macho Man hits a right. Jericho goes back towards Hogan. Big boot. Jericho's now down on the mat. There's no help as his teammates are all on the outside brawling. Down the aisleway, Macho Man now up top. Elbow drop. Hogan now off the rope. Leg drop. And he goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. I reset it that time, Dave. Your winners of the Mount Rushmore 8-man tag team match, and posing in the ring, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage, the Ultimate Warrior, and Bret the Hitman Hart. And we see Hogan and Macho Man taking turns posing. The crowd is just living it up. They are excited for what they have just seen and the anticipation for what they can see on starting every Thursday night for the Carnage brand. But the lights go out. The lights go out. What is this? What is this? The lights come back on. It's Sting! Sting is now standing in the middle of the ring, pointing the bat, which is not in his hand because it was over there, pointing the bat at Hogan and Macho Man. He slowly nods and lowers the bat and steps out of the ring. What does this mean going forward for the Carnage brand? Is Sting against Hulk Hogan? Is he against Macho Man? What's going to happen? We'll have to find out starting on episode 1 of the Carnage brand.
And what a star-studded main event with a nice little surprise debut. We're truly pulling out all the stops for our house shows.
One of the most dangerous field matches and one of the biggest surprise debuts on a house show. I'm surprised it wasn't a champion crown.
No, we saved that for the draft special.
We gotta save that. That's storytelling, brother.
Ellering is boys of LOD. They've been up and down the roads. Like, maybe it was time they deserved to have something handed to them instead of just earning it. I don't know. That's Ellering's call. I guess I do control him, but you get my point.
Oh man. So this just being a house show, boy, strap in. Season 1 of AFW is gonna be wild.
So, full transparency, you gotta tell them that Sting was originally gonna be on Breakdown.
Yes. Sting was. So we did, as we were going into this, we said, let's do a kind of surprise pick for the house show. And we're itching to get new talent already before episode 1 has even gotten started. So we decided, let's add to it. I hadn't said it in the chat, but I think Dave kind of picked up that the guy who I really, really wanted going forward was Sting. It was an oversight on my part that I didn't pick him up in the draft. I really should have. And so I missed out on him, but then I realized, man, there's a lot that I can do with Sting as far as, you got Hogan there. You got Macho Man. I mean, I've got the Ultimate
only
Warrior.
Logical pick for you.
Yeah, there's just so much stuff. And I was like, man, as I start kind of writing
on it.
Yeah, as I start writing my storylines and stuff, I'm like, dude, Sting would just go so great. There's so many things I could do with him here. And Dave got first pick for the house show secret 1 pick, and he picked Sting. And unfortunately, we were not recording there because I don't know if there's enough editing to contain the words that came out of my mouth.
Oh,
so can confirm. I was reading the group message. Oh,
but yeah. So then, Dave had started kind of thinking of some stuff for him, and I was like, I got to get him. I got to get him at some point. And so over the course of that, I eventually offered up Mr. John Cena, and he asked if I'd throw in a secret pick coming up for the upcoming roster edition draft, and I said yes because I really want Sting, and that's how that went down. So, and now he's made his debut already.
And I said it during the breakdown draft thought special that I pictured Jerry's brand being, Carnage being much more of like a WCW, NWA, just like traditional, good old school wrestling. And I pictured Dave's being along the lines of like a GCW, where you've got your high spot matches and you've also got your like wild gimmicks. And you got to say tonight has it's delivered.
Yeah.
I wonder what the Zan brand is going to think of the AFW house show.
We'll have to bother him relentlessly until he gives us a good old review.
I'm sure Breakdown will win it. I mean,
right now we're 1-0.
I don't know. I mean, did Ultimate Warrior even get in that main event at all? Like,
he came in like And he came in, thumped his chest, and then he got winded, and that was about it. So
basically, Hogan did all the
So
work.
it was
the
a
whole
warrior match.
hey, Hogan's a worker, man. Come on, that's a work rate match for Hogan. Come on. So
Man,
Maybe Thunder Lips, but not Hogan.
yeah. No, in fairness, I started writing all this out, and I got through like everybody, like doing the there was a all right, it might have been like 2 or 3 years ago. It was a Survivor Series match where it was like SmackDown versus Raw, the 5-on-5 match and stuff. It was like one of the first ones they did there. And the first part of that match is just like people coming in. It's just like dream matches where it's like, oh man, what if these two guys actually got to fight? What if these, this happened? Like Shinsuke coming in and like, taking on Triple H and stuff like that. And so I was like, I want to recreate that magic. But then that match lasted like an hour. And I was like, let's just kind of have it like break down pretty early, and then we'll kind of send everybody home, happy.
I mean,
because
at least you wrote out both of your matches. I didn't write anything.
That's. I'm not good at like calling on the fly. I mean, it's just not a talent that I have. But
if you see my notes,
I respect you that can do it, but that's not one of the talents.
If you see my notes for the first actual episode, it's literally just bullet points for me to get like.
No, I
most of the
write
matches
out
are
like
beginning, middle, end, and that's all I need, and then I fill in the blanks. That's how I call my matches when I wrestle. So it makes it easy to do it the same way here.
well,
no,
boys,
mine are written out like exactly what I'm about to say. So,
well, boys, my PBR in my Brian Myers koozie is empty, and all of our matches are done. So I guess that's all the time we've got for this week. Off to work on some more content for the fine AFW faithful.
And if you haven't already found us on YouTube at Action Figure Wrestling Pod, go do so. Follow us, subscribe. We're doing uncagings, as we're calling them. We're doing all our matches and stuff will be up. I did forget to put up my draft thoughts on Anchor, so I will be doing that along with Jerry's for this week. So you'll get 2 episodes on where you get your podcast to listen to this week. But YouTube is going to have more content for anything. We may start doing audio for the unboxings, but it's kind of defeats the purpose of doing an unboxing because you can't see it if you're listening. But some people like to listen to those kind of things. But yeah, we're having fun with this so far. I enjoy it.
Yeah,
I already have my my first
I've
month of
listened to
TV
plenty
written.
of Let 'Em Breathe.
I mean, for me, I'd rather see it. And like I learned that I like watching the podcast better than listening to it. But that's just me. So, but it was fun. Jeff Hardy and Darby Allin are basically dead at the moment. They were taken out. They were taken out in the breakdown ambulance. So we'll see what happens come our first actual episode.
The breakdown slambulance.
I actually cut the stickers because I hated the term slambulance.
Yeah, hopefully, hopefully the
cut the
check's
SL
cleared for
off.
a medical staff.
I cut the SL off. I gotta find a driver for a freaking ambulance now for photography. I gotta put up the ring of turmoil for the photography, which you guys will get the photography the day after this airs. So I got some work to do.
All right, folks. Looks like that's going to do it for the first house show, the first actual contact wrestling for the AFW brand. It's steadily uphill from here. Let's make this thing happen, folks. Find us at Action Figure Wrestling Pod on YouTube. We're on Twitter. We're on Anchor, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Give us a subscribe, leave a review, leave a like, and tell your friends, folks. So for the fine folks of the Breakdown brand, Daredevil Dave Dahl, for the Carnage brand, Jerry L. Presidente, and myself, Mr. Down the Middle, Dylan Gilbert. We'll see you next time.